Hey guys, Craig here. Just a quick video update. I'm just going to show you what I'm working on at the minute. So the Shaun the Sheep diode that I'm doing is just about finished. So there it is there with 3 little piggies. Shaun trying to escape out the Land Rover, Blitzer, and the little baby sheep down the bottom there. It's now mounted on its base, so all I've got to do is add the switches, which are there. So I've got a couple of switches there for the headlights and the brake lights and everything, and a flasher board to put in, and then that one will be done. And then still in the process of doing my alien. So there's my alien there, and me hatch out of isolation that I'm in the process of doing. So door comes off at the minute, but that's all going to be cut out. There's a hatch itself, for those that haven't actually seen it. Started off a little lid off of aerosol can, and then the rest of it's just plastic card, cut to shape and everything. Inside there I've used I think it was 5mm nuts and bolts to go around the actual vent itself. Inside here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in like Barbie doll, so it's got some feet sticking out there, so it looks as though you're trying to run away from the alien. Onto the alien itself. There it is there. As you can see, I've managed to get the skull so you can kind of see through it. It's a little bit dusty at the minute. But as you can see, all the different colours on it with the various lights and everything. Looking pretty grimy and pretty dirty and that, as if it's just come out of one of the vents itself. So this one's going to be stalking Amanda Ripley, who's going to be going through the hatch. So it's going to be coming down an alleyway, that kind of thing there with the feet in it, so it looks as though you're running away from it. And what I did get in the post, which is a pretty cool addition, it's an amber beacon. So it's called Police Light, bright LED lights, and it's 360-degree rotational demo. It's basically off of a 110 RC car. That's the instructions for it. And that's the actual amber beacon there. So that's going to be flashing around and doing its thing. So that's going to be mounted on the wall somewhere around here next to the alien to give it that sort of like emergency beacon thing going on. I've attached it to the battery. So if I can do this one-handed, attach that onto there. So you can kind of get the impression of what the light's going to do. So it rotates around the little centre bit there, then it goes onto like an emergency flash thing. Then it goes back to rotating eventually once it's, there you go. It's running off a 3-volt battery. Like I said, it's off of an RC car. I think it was about $4.99 including delivery from Hong Kong for that one. I might get another one and have 2 in the actual dio itself. So that's going to be around here somewhere, down the alleyway, next to the alien and all that good sort of stuff. The Requiem dio, I've actually got me 1/35th scale alien now in primer ready for painting. I don't know if that's going to clear up any. Let's try and get, there you go, it kind of zoomed in a little bit. There's the 1/35th Warrior that's going to grasp the Lieutenant out of the Striker. For those that have been watching the pictures on Google+, I posted up some rough pictures of it last night. However, he's going to get painted up very shortly. I've still got another couple of these turning up. Again, the bloke that I got this off from eBay, I'm going to get the other 2 aliens off of him from there, in the States. These are the original AEF design ones, which are like proper rocking horse shit to get hold of nowadays. There's the packaging it come in, and it's the AX2 Warrior B grasping. So there you go, just to show you that it was actually the AEF design ones that I've got, because they're so rare. For those that are interested in the actual instruction side of things, I'm trying to do all this one-handed, by the way, so just bear with me. There's the instructions for it. So you get like 19 separate individual pieces to create your alien. You can either have it in a swooping version, or you can have it in a stalking version, or you can have it in that sort of stance. You can pretty much have it in whatever way you want. It gives you a painting guide on there, painting directions, how to wash it. So for example there, first wash is a wet wash gunship grey, dry brush wood brown, then wet wash flat black and all that good stuff. And then underneath it, it gives you what I thought was pretty cool, like a little case file thing. So as you can see there, file code, ultimate weapon, Operation Manager Carter Burke, authorization code CBO, subject matter, Alcaron Xenomorph, LV426 Xenomorph, file origination point gateway station, background C attached old system special order 937. So it's referring back to the movies. And it basically goes on to say, report, inquiry summary, Warrant Officer Ripley, single surviving crew member of the Nostromo, reports detonating the Nostromo refinery in an attempt to destroy a Xenomorph which had killed other crew members within 12 hours of emerging. Disciplinary action is pending the outcome of inquiry. Xenomorph description. Development stages, egg is a leathery oval, approximately 0.33 metre high. That's reported by Kane off of the Nostromo. Pre-larva form, chest burster. Pre-larva form is a chest burster. No, it's not. It's the facehugger, my bad. Shaped like severed hand with long bony fingers. Main body has a pseudo gills and short tube. Centrally located on a ventral slide. Possible means of embryo implantation. Xenomorph has long muscular tail. Chest burster then, larval xenomorph. Pale, sickly white, compact, thick body creature with a heavily toothed skull. Creature has clawed arms, legs, and emerges from the human host's torso. Mature alien, or mature xenomorph. Insectoid, upright bipedal xenomorph. Creature bleeds highly corrosive acid and is reportedly extremely strong, very agile, and highly dangerous. Company interest, potential for profit, and accessible at present. And recommended actions. Utilise company workers on Aircaron to investigate Xenomorph potential commercial applications. So it gives you kind of like a little background bit that was going on behind the scenes of the movie in Weyland-Yutani's eyes. As you can see, it comes with a little base, like the Soloco floor sort of thing going on. But obviously I aren't using that. And I've got a couple of pieces left over, which were the spare legs and a couple of spare arms and that in there. So from there, the actual dio itself is now on its base. Oi, my bad. What's going on? So the actual dio is on its base now, as you can see. So I've got a couple of Angel Eye switches turning up from the States, from Hong Kong even. That's going to go on there. So I'm going to have 3 or 4 different switches for the different headlights and the street lights. That bad boy is going on the Striker, and as you already know, I've got one to go on the Hummer on the right hand side that's eating the bloke that's already dead on the floor. I'm going to have another one in front of the other Hummer, sort of like dragging a soldier away. So that's kind of where I'm at with the Requiem dio. And last but not least, I've been working on a little 1/72 Harrier just to pass some time away. It's not quite finished, but there's my little Airfix Harrier coming on slowly. Just put the decals on. I've got a couple more matte coats to do on it. A little bit more weathering. That's not zooming in very well. So yeah, that's where I'm at with the Harrier. Looking a little bit grimy and a little bit used as it is. I've got some like powders to go on there for the exhaust vents. And that's pretty much where I'm at the minute. So that was the last little thing I was finishing off. I do still have my JJ prize, which is still sat in the box down there. Still not getting touched, because I really don't like the thing at all. And the only other thing I've got left, oh actually, something I didn't mention before, Grace bought me these little 15mm Panzers for like a little stocking filler at Christmas. So I might do something with them. They are the world's smallest tanks I've ever seen. You get 4 or 5 in a box. And if I can undo that, there you go. So that is literally 3 different variants of the Panzer IV. Is it Panzer IV? Panzer III, sorry. And they are literally super tiny. For example, if I can find the little blokes, that's the end of my finger, and give you some sort of idea how big the figures are to the end of my fingertip, to give you some sort of scale sort of size. If not, that's kind of how big it is compared to my hand. I don't have monster hands, maybe fat finger hands, but not monster hands, but they're pretty tiny. So I've got them to play with when I get super bored. And the only other thing I've really got left is an Ecto one, which Andy Golightly sent me. I've got a good idea of what I'm going to do with that, but that's not going to be a job done anytime soon. So yeah, I thought I'd just give you a quick update on everything that I'm doing at the minute, and show you the bases now. Rather than doing pictures and still pictures and stuff all the time, I thought I'd just do a quick video. So the next update, this one's going to have the switches in and the DC plug. That'll be totally finished and be on the shelf. Alien, got the rest of the corridor to scratch up, which I'm going to be doing on, or when I get time to do it. Tanks will come eventually, and then the Requiem Dio is coming on slow but sure, and Harry is nearly done anyway. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. That's where I'm at, and I'll update you guys shortly. So speak to you soon, guys. See you later.